Yes, standing by with the leader of the Good Party, Patricia de Lille, looking at the scoreboard and all the numbers that have come in so far. Just a quick update. The number of votes that have been counted so far and verified are standing at 53.05%, so that's about 7.9 million votes that have been counted so far nationally. Patricia de Lille, if you look at this, it essentially means that around 16 million people would have participated in these elections, which means that the turnout isn't as great as it was in 2014.
Yes, I'm really concerned because the trend since 1994 has been going down. And I think it's an indictment on all of us as leaders and, of course, the IEC too, that we need to do more voter education to teach people not only how to vote, but why it's important to vote. And we need to take it to universities and to schools to inculcate, that, you must exercise your right to vote. And so I hope that this is a lesson for all of us, that we will do more in terms of voter education. Because God forbid, it's 25 years into our democracy, and so many people feel like disinterested. It's not good for our democracy at all.
And speaking about the universities, I remember Dr. Makosi Khoza mentioning this issue that, yes, you look at elections taking place in universities and university campus, but the big gripe has been the voter turnout.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying, is that how do you get people to be interested first of all? There must be a purpose. And that is why the education must be why it's important to vote. We've not dealt with the why part, and that goes for all levels. Our university elections, it's also become very politicized. It's now all about politics too. But I do think as a country we owe it to the next generation to do something about it right now.
But do you agree with the sentiment that the reason why some people are not voting is that they're using this as a form of protest against poor service delivery?
Definitely. That was my fear when I traveled around the country. 1 out of every second person I met told me they're not interested because their vote doesn't count. Politicians just come during elections and then they disappear. And in fact, the polls indicated that about 37% of South Africans feel like that. And there's the result now.
Well, certainly. And just looking at the results currently, Good has secured around 47,000 votes so far. If you use the formula of back in 2014, this would mean that potentially Good would be in Parliament. What exactly is it that Good will be pushing in Parliament?
We are very, first of all, grateful and humbled by the support, and I want to say thank you to all the voters that supported us. I'm going to go into Parliament. I've never been intimidated by anyone.
We know that.
I think that, what was driving me and building Good in the past 4 months was also to say we need to deal with this toxic masculinity in Parliament. Because we should not just be looking at women representation and say we've got X amount of women in Parliament. We need to get women into leadership positions. And so we've got a plan to fix South Africa. Very practical plan, very simple plan. We have not repeated all the grievances and challenges, but actually showing how we can do it. And with the mandate that we've received now, I will certainly go back and represent the people of Good movement.
Quite importantly, the representation of females in Parliament, that's something that's quite important. But just quickly on the provinces, any specific province that you are looking at where you think that Good will make it into a legislature?
Well, it seems that we're doing quite well in the Western Cape, but it's because, I was born and bred in the Western Cape. That's where I started throwing stones in the struggle against apartheid. And so also I've been the mayor of the city of Cape Town for 7 years, and I want to use that practical experience and take it to all the other municipalities. So we're doing well in the Western Cape. But so the message of bringing good South Africans that are not racist together to say as a collective, if we as good people do nothing, That's why all the things are wrong in our country. That message is being resonated all over the other provinces, even though it's in small amounts. But this is the foundation that we're going to use now to build. We've got 2 years now to build on this for the 2021 elections.
How old is good again?
4 months, actually 5 months, but during December we hardly did any work. And so I'm very happy with what we've achieved in such a short space of time.
Well, thank you so much. Patricia de Lille, the leader of the Good Party. As you've heard there, the Good Party has done substantially well if you consider, of course, that the party is only 5 months old, around 47,000 votes that the party has been able to secure right now.